Ladies and gentlemen, the following bout, 3 rounds of mixed martial arts action in the lightweight division. This bout is brought to you by Never Scared Clothing Line. Referee when the action begins, the one, the only John Toll. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from Sunnyvale, California. He represents UFC Gym. He weighed in at 155 pounds even, Isaac Martinez. His opponent across the cage in the red corner makes his home in Gilroy, California. He represents Ant Dogs MMA. He weighed in at 154 pounds even, Dexter Hitman Rivera. Here we go, guys. Mixed martial arts action in the lightweight division. Red shorts belong to Dexter Rivera, the Hitman. Black trunks belong to Isaac Martinez. And it's a very heavy crowd for Rivera, but Martinez has a few fans here as well, and he was getting them all pumped up. Right now he's up against the cage, and Rivera's got a hold of him, one arm under. The other one he's using for some dirty boxing.
Great job by Dexter there. And I mean, this guy's got unbelievable pressure. I've trained with Dexter personally, and he's showing right now how much he can pressure.
Good balance and takedown defense, though, from Isaac Martinez.
Absolutely.
Rivera had that leg grapevined and was trying to get him onto the ground, and Martinez says no, but in the meanwhile, he's eating a whole bunch of lefts.
Martinez staying calm. Good job there, reversing position by Martinez, but right back against the cage there for Martinez.
Over under, I'd like to see Rivera get his left underneath, but you know what? He did it. He got him down anyway. That was just a bully takedown right there.
Looks like Rivera has a little bit of a strength advantage just from the stockier build that Rivera has.
It looks like Rivera's one of those guys that just lost a ton of weight and then got himself in shape through mixed martial arts and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
I can tell you, I have seen this guy turn into a tank from being heavier to smaller, and he is so strong at his weight right here.
Yeah, you can tell. I mean, he's just got a lot of strength as he's on top right now in the half guard of Isaac. My name is Jim Cooley, the voice of champions, joined by Gavin Oz here tonight at Central Coast Fighting Championships. We are at Gilroy High. We are a few fights in MMA-wise. I think this is our 3rd mixed martial arts fight. From here on out, guys, it's going to be all title fights. We've got some interim titles. We've got the heavyweight title. We've got Toasties here. He's a 2-time champ. And also, by the way, the Bad Motherfucker title will be on the line here tonight. I just found out from Daniel Compton. So really? BMF title on the line. Right now, Dexter Hitman Rivera with just 10 seconds to go, still working on Isaac Martinez, and Rivera has won this round handily, Gavin.
Absolutely. Domination by Rivera, and a great way to cap off the round, too. Great job by Rivera. Just coming out hungry. He looks ready to get back to work immediately.
And Isaac, not too happy with his performance in the first round, but as you said, he just got outpowered. I mean, look, there was a lot of technique there as well from the Hitman, but he got outpowered by Dexter Rivera.
Hey, there's a reason they call him the Hitman, man. He is like an assassin in there with his accuracy and his power.
We're looking inside the corner of Isaac Martinez, who I believe is down in this fight 10-9, if not 10-8 on some of those scorecards, because, as you said, very dominant round, Gavin.
It's unbelievable how Rivera did that. But see, now we have to see, can Martinez weather the storm? Can Martinez control that takedown pressure that Rivera brings? From Martinez, I'm looking to keep Rivera at range. He's got such long legs. Maybe throw more kicks. Maybe, just keep him at range.
Absolutely. Don't forget, guys, the man behind the name, Daniel Compton CCFC, is fighting in LFA. He just signed his contract. Make sure you guys watch out for that. Daniel Compton is an absolute lunatic in the cage. You never know what he's going to do. It's always a great time. Make sure you guys check that fight coming out, Daniel Compton and LFA. But right now, it's Isaac Martinez and Dexter Rivera, round number 2.
Compton doing an amazing job bringing the action to Gilroy. And here we go, round 2. Rivera, another leg kick landing. Those are working for him early.
I'll tell you what, you can tell that Martinez is scared of the power of Dexter Rivera. As Rivera tried to come in, he was just sort of pawing at him and backing up. And right there, though, Martinez did a good job reversing him, but Rivera right back up, and he's looking for a choke here.
Rivera's hungry. His last fight, he got smothered and out-wrestled by his last opponent. You can tell he's made the adjustments in this fight.
Yeah, Martinez 1-0, Rivera 0-1. And now it's Martinez who has Rivera up against the cage, but he continues to grapevine that leg.
And great pressure by Rivera.
And you see John Toll warned Dexter Rivera about grabbing the cage. I don't like what Martinez is doing. He's not going to accomplish anything from this position. He's not working. He's not throwing shots. He's not scoring. He's not trying to advance.
Right. It seems like he's just complacent right now and taking Rivera's pressure, and that's not good for the judges.
Undercurrent narrative right now that if you have not noticed, Dexter Rivera has now been warned twice about grabbing the cage. Should he be warned again, he will lose a point, and that will change the complexion of this fight.
Absolutely. Great head kick by Rivera and then right back onto the pressure. That head pressure by Rivera just really keeping Martinez at bay.
Yeah, Rivera very strong. Martinez needs to do something different. He is basically content to be held up against the cage by Dexter Rivera. Now, I'm not saying that Rivera is not using technique to do this. Now we see Isaac Martinez throwing some body shots, but it needs to be more, and it needs to be more voluminous because right now he's literally doing nothing, and those are not even going to score with the judges.
No, and it almost looks like Rivera's
head and
looking
arm
for a standing arm triangle. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was Martinez, the much taller athlete. That would have been very hard to land that from there, but it would have been awesome to watch. Just about 7 seconds left in round number 2. More of the same from Rivera, holding him up against the cage, scoring when he can. Martinez can't solve the riddle yet, Gavin.
Phenomenal action by Rivera, though. Just keep constant pressure, and it's almost like he's not giving Martinez the option to recover. He's not giving him a chance to figure out a game plan because he's just in his face this entire fight.
Absolutely. Martinez needs to find another gear. His coaches need to give him some kind of idea how to stay off that cage, create distance, and use that reach advantage to his advantage because so far nothing else is working for Isaac Martinez.
Absolutely. Isaac Martinez has to look to maybe use his boxing more, use that reach like you said. He could easily maybe hit him with a 1-2, use those leg kicks.
Throw some teeps, anything to keep him off of him, and he's not. He's just letting Rivera rush him. And again, as I told you last time, he was very timid as Dexter Rivera came in and didn't want to exchange with him at all. That is not going to be the answer to win this fight for Isaac Martinez.
And Rivera's power is unbelievable for his weight class. He actually in his last fight fought at 135, so this is 2 weight classes above where he's fighting, where he's used to fighting.
Shout out to Competitive Fighting Sports. Glenn Gorman, Phil Kaler, all the guys bringing you the action. Glenn Gorman, of course, bringing you more California MMA action than any other video production company. If it is CFS, it is the real deal. Make sure you guys check out CFS on YouTube. They always have the best stuff, Competitive Fighting Sports. Right now it is the 3rd and final round. High head kick comes in from Martinez, goes errant. Nice left hand. Rivera uses those shots to get in, short punches to get inside and do what he wants to do, and that is impose his will on the taller yet not as strong fighter. And now he's got double underhooks. And
very dangerous spot for Martinez here to be in. It looks like Rivera is really looking for an opportunity to just land those heavy shots from the clinch.
This is not a sexy fight as far as fans are concerned, right? I mean, he's just holding him up against the cage, scoring when he can, takedowns when he can, but it's enough to win. It's a grinder fight. He's grinding out a win, and he's young in his career. He'll find the flashiness as his career goes on. Hey, I could stay at this distance and throw shots for a little bit, but right now he's like, hey, I want to win. I'm in my hometown. My fans are here. My family's here.
Right.
He's got the cage again, and the corner of Isaac Martinez is not happy. No. And should he see it, he's probably going to lose a point, Gavin, because he's been warned several times.
Yeah, Rivera's really got to watch grabbing that fence. He's doing it a lot.
And that's, again, that young mentality. It's natural habit, especially when you're getting taken down. I'm going to reach out and grab. But that's the problem is he's not getting taken down. He's doing the taking down, so he really doesn't need to grab the fence.
I completely agree here. Looking to maybe lock that leg. And doesn't work for Isaac here. Great knees by Dexter here. Dexter was just a constant pressure. Like you said, grinding him down.
Yes.
Up, and here it is.
He's going to grab. Did he grab? Oh, he's just going to separate him. Not a lot of action. So this is going to close out this round. They got the distance. Big shot there. This is what Martinez needed, but
great job by Dexter to step underneath that hook and use it to get him against the cage.
Right. Martinez had him where he wanted him. He was landing a couple shots. He had the distance, but Rivera was able to get inside. Short time now. This fight is going to end with Rivera on top, and he's going to win this fight 30-27.
Absolutely. That's pure domination. And you just got to argue, maybe if Martinez did what he did in that last 30 seconds, he could have made this a way different fight.
And poor Isaac Martinez made it through almost the entire fight without getting cut, and then got cut in the very last exchange.
Right.
Guys, my name is Jim Cooley. You can find me on Instagram at Voice of Champions. I'm also the lead broadcaster for Uriah Faber's A1 Combat on UFC Fight Pass, joined by my buddy Gavin Oz all night long. From here on out, guys, it's all title fights. All the gold on the line, including our main event. Andrew Toasty Tosti is in the building, and he is a champ, and that's going to be for the 145 title. His 155 title will not be on the line here tonight, but the interim title will, and the winner of that will go on to face Tosti for that 155 title. Let's find out who won this one. I'm leaving it to you, Gavin.
All right. Jim Cooley, obviously one of the greats to really ever pick up a microphone, ever step into this booth here and just start talking. The way he understands fighting, the way he breaks it down. Unbelievable action here. Unbelievable production. I just have to give, again, another shout out to Daniel Compton for what he's doing for the local MMA scene around here, what he's doing for the amateur MMA scene. You know, absolutely one of the best events, if not the best event we've ever done as an organization. Daniel Compton just killing it again. One of the best production crews.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 very competitive rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges the same way. For your winner by unanimous decision, in the red corner, Dexter Hitman Rivera.